Hello everyone, VegasVic1965, and in this week's video slash tutorial slash mini tutorial, we're going to be looking at a Bastion remnant, and we have a Magma cube spawner. I've done a little bit of renovations on my Bastion. It's a quite large one, and the Magma cube spawner down below, I've done my own little thing. So I thought I'd show you what I've done, and maybe it can help you in your world also. So without further ado, let's find out. The Bastion Remnant, one of the latest and greatest additions to Minecraft 1.16. These ominous looking structures can be quite large. I believe this is probably the largest that I have found so far, and quite possibly the largest they make in the game. But they are quite dangerous. They are full of holes, so if you plan on taking on one, make sure that, especially when you get to this area over here where you can find a Magma cube spawner in that we're going to look at, there's a lot of holes. These guys, the piglins, are not very good house guests. They don't keep their house clean. And as you can see here, what I have done is I filled in the holes and have actually made it unspawnable for the other mobs. I have a few of the little guys running around. They picked up some keepsakes and they will be around forever. But let's get down to the meat and potatoes of this. Oh, by the way, if you're looking for the I guess the new music disc, what is that called? The Pigstep. That's right. I found the Pigstep over. Let me see if I can go to the right spot. Pigstep, actually, I thought would be down in the treasure chest where the Magma cube spawner is, but I found mine over up here on one of the chests up top, over in this section over in here. But let's go down into our Bastion remnant and take a look and see what I got. I don't want to hold you up too long. I'd like you to see what I've done. Perhaps you can modify it just a little bit. Now, as with most spawners, they need some space to have some spawning room. So my wall is actually about 5 blocks over. In a normal spawner, you would probably set up in at least 4 above, 4 below, and 4 in each direction. And as you can see here, you won't be putting any slabs up there. I mean, I obviously could, but it wouldn't make any sense. The Magma cubes, they don't care. They'll spawn on lava. They'll spawn over here. But what I have done is I've dug down a little way, so when they do drop in, they're there to stay. So if you have a knockback sword, you will not lose the Magma cube, the little magma balls. And in order to actually get this, because you can see here, I want to point this out, that the lava level is right here at this block right here. And in order to get down below, there are 2 ways you can do. One is definitely a very scary way, and that's just to drink a fire resistance potion and to go down in here. But as you can see here, I've used gravel. And it's just a matter of digging out to where you get to the gravel, or get to the lava, and start dropping down your gravel. And I dropped down a large section in here just to clear that out so I could dig back down in and place the blocks that I need. And I strongly suggest you do the same too, because let me show you what happens if you drink that fire resistance potion and try to see what you're doing down below. It's not easy, trust me. This is with the vision you're going to have. And that's difficult to see through. So I strongly suggest you try my method, which is much safer, and also you'll be able to see what you're doing, and that is to use the gravel blocks. You can use sand too, as well, I guess. Now I have a total of, as you can see underneath here, 3, 6, 9, 12, a little platform where I kill them at, and there's 12 hoppers there, and they're leading into a double chest right here. The levels you can see, starting from the drop off here, where I have the glowstone, and I'm using iron blocks so you can actually see the distances. And I've set these half slabs here so the Magma cubes can see me wherever I'm at, standing in this little amphitheater looking area. That way, if I'm over here working, they can still see me and work their way over to it. But the little ones can't get through. Even down here, where I've always used, I guess within the last year or so, I've used fences to hold back the experience. That way I can give a good whack, kill a bunch of them at the same time, and then step in to get my experience, because having the iron trapdoors on top of those hoppers with a fence running across this it holds back that experience until you move in. The trapdoors you see here are nothing more than keeping any spawns from happening, because those are full blocks there, and it just gives me the right height to be able to reach in and see them. And when I need more, I just pop up on a little amphitheater seating and go around. But again, when you're digging this out, you definitely want to make sure that you use either sand or gravel. It makes this job so much easier than just a fire resistance potion, drinking it and going down into the lava, because you really can't see anything, as you could tell from what I showed you. Now the areas around here to keep them from being having spawns, I've used half slabs, and you can use whatever half slab you want. The main reason is, while you're down here doing this, you don't want to be ganged up on by hoglins, because they're pretty nasty brutes. Not to mention the new brutes of 1.16 that'll also be a problem. But these hoglins can really wreak havoc on you, and if you happen to take your armor off to try and repair your gear, your pieces with the mending enchantment, them sneaking up behind you is not going to be a lot of fun. But getting in here and doing this, I found the original walkway was probably just a couple blocks over, and so I counted this off starting from here over, and I went 5 blocks, and that's where I built my wall, so I can get as much spawnable area as I could. You're probably going to want to remove some of these if you want. Just be careful. I strongly suggest, as I had in my fire resistance potion video, that you definitely start investing in some of those. With the nether the way it is now, it's a lot more interesting, but a lot more dangerous. Okay, I've turned hitboxes on to show you that line of sight, of course, is important so these guys can see you, but also that whatever level I'm on in this area here, with those half slabs there, they can actually see me through in this little amphitheater type seating. By setting this up, now I could have set this, I want to show you this real quick too. You notice the little guys cannot get through with this setup of the fence gates, the fences and the iron trapdoors on top of the hoppers. But what I want to show you is you could have, or I could have, built this probably with the opening and the kill chamber right here, and the openings for the half slabs right over in this area here. Because wherever you build this, you want to make sure that you are definitely within 16 feet of this spawner. And I'm going to see if I can't get these guys out of the way. As you can see, if I was to build it somewhere over here, you can see that spawner in the distance. Nothing's happening. So you want to make sure that wherever you build this, that if you built it over there on the opposite end of that spawner, nothing's going to happen. But as you see, as I move closer, you can see that spawner is starting to become active again. So just make sure that you're within 16 feet of that spawner. So if you build it along this wall in the kill chamber down there, a little in from where I did, that will work just as fine. But the magma cubes that end up wandering way over there will probably not get to you. But as you can see, I get plenty of magma cubes down here, so I'm quite happy with it. The only thing I have left to do is probably to clean that walkway up over there. Once I get down into here, line of sight on these little amphitheater seating pushes them all down into here, and then I can just whack away. Well, I hope you enjoyed this quick little build tutorial or build idea on a magma cube spawner and the Bastion remnant for the new 1.16 Nether update. If you like the video, click the like button. If you want to subscribe to future videos, click that subscribe button. I make videos every Thursday or every Wednesday, have them edited and out by early Thursday morning. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next week, we'll see you then.